An important question that I get, and I've been getting a lot recently, is about processing times with Canadian visas and immigration. It's a valid question because a lot of people have been waiting many months, more than a year, for some very simple applications, such as visitor visa applications. And I think that one of the main reasons that we see there's a problem with processing time is because Canada is facing a record high number of applications. Last year, we had over 2.5 million applicants in the system. This is a huge number for Canada. It's unprecedented. So obviously, it is slowing down processing times. There are people who are in the system for over a year now, just for visitor visa applications, and it's understandable that people are very, very frustrated. Last year, only around 1 million applications were getting processed within the processing time set by the government. So over 1 million applications were behind, and that backlog still exists today. So one of the things that people need to understand is that events that come up, for example, the Ukraine war or currently the earthquake, these have a big impact on processing times because it requires the government to take resources from various kinds of applications and move them to other applications. So officers who are processing visitor visas or other kinds of applications may then be directed towards processing emergency applications. The other thing that ends up happening too is that at any given time of year, resources are shifted around. So when we're approaching study season, September, January, sometimes in May, visa officers who are normally free to do visitor visa applications are then directed towards doing study permit applications. So certain applications such as visitor visas get put aside because people want to make sure that, officers want to make sure that students can make it in time for their studies. So this is one of the reasons that processing times for certain applications can get delayed. So one of the services that we offer is a follow-up service where we can contact IRCC on your behalf and start doing regular weekly follow-ups with immigration authorities. This takes the pressure off you of having to worry about the application. You know that someone is following up with immigration on a regular basis on your behalf. Then when we get a response, it also takes the pressure off you of having to figure out what to do next. For example, we can collect a passport for you for a successful application and submit it at IRCC on your behalf, get it collected. So we can do all of that for you. It is important to note, however, the service doesn't mean that we can move things along faster for you. That is not a guarantee. What we can guarantee is that we will do regular follow-ups to try to get a response. But whether or not we get a response or when we get a response really depends on the ability of immigration to be able to look at your application in a timely manner.